Today we're talking about our 5 kilogram multi-process machine called the Carimig. This is a nice unique machine. It's got an LCD screen, not the analog style. The machine's nicely way ahead of its time. Good machine. We're going to go through all the motions of the 3 processes. As you can see, we got onto stick welding. Enter. The machine shows you how to connect up the cables. It's giving you the electrode that must go to the positive. Electrode goes to the positive. Make sure you align the slot into the female fitting. Positive. Negative to the earth. Process done. Enter. It's asking you what electrode do you need, 6013 or 70. It's asking you for general purpose or specialized. We're doing general purpose. It's asking you what size rod have you got in your hand, 2.4, 3.2 or 4 millimeter. For the exercise we're choosing 3.2 millimeter. It's asking you what thickness you want. We adjust the thickness. Enter. Summary screen. It's giving you 75 amps. It takes all the guesswork out of it. Where on the other machines, on the analog, you need to adjust and know what the settings are. This here basically telling you your big stick, general purpose 3.2, 4 millimeter thickness, you need 75 amps. If you as an operator, you don't like that setting, it's not casting stone, you can adjust on this left dial. As long as you stay within the green, you are good with the settings. If you go out, it will flag red. It will still work, but your settings is out. The same on the top end of the settings, flags red. One back is your one step back. Enter, you're back to your original settings. This is your home button. Now we're going to do TIG. So now it's telling us TIG, we're entering. It's showing us how to connect up the TIG torch. The negative needs to go to the positive setting now. Workpiece. You will take your TIG torch. It's showing you over here that your TIG torch must go to the negative. So you will reverse your polarity. So you will put your DINs into the female connector. This gas hose goes directly to your gas bottle. 100% argon. Enter. What size tungsten are you using? 1.6, 2.4. Enter. Thickness of material. Adjustment. Gives you the setting what you need to be. Takes all the guesswork out of the work. Home page back. We're going to go into normal steel welding. Machine can do both steel and stainless and aluminium and flux cord. Shows you how to connect it up. Your earth will now go into the negative. You will take your jumper cable and you'll put it into the positive. Make sure you align the slot properly to your workpiece. I've taken the time to already connect up the MIG torch. It's asking you what wire size you're using. 0.8 wire, normal solid core, 4 millimeter thickness. This is your summary screen. You've got your wire feed speed where you can adjust and your voltage / ampere speed that you can adjust. Again, like the previous setting, you can adjust within the green. As long as you stay in the green, you're good. If you go out of the green, it'll flag, it will still weld, but it's wrong setting. Okay. On this option, you'll see on the bottom of the screen, it says press for more options. You've got a pre-gas setting, pre-flow setting, you can adjust. Remember, when you weld and you need a whole lot of gas to come out, this allows you, before when you press your trigger, the wire will be delayed and the gas will come out first. That's what you call the pre-flow. You can set that. Remember, you've got a delay on your torch now and the gas will come out. We'll keep that down. And then you got a wire speed percentage, your running speed, depending on your if you want a soft start or a slow start or a quicker start on the wire feeder. Same post flow. When you finish welding, you keep your torch there. How much gas do you want to stay over the weld? In a specialized welding, you need to have a specific time of gas that will stay behind after you finish welding. And then here we got your 2-step, where you press 2T or 4T. 2T is normal pulling of the trigger torch. When you weld, you will keep your finger on the trigger, and as you weld, it will carry on welding. You would stop and it will stop welding. On 4T, it will do the same. Basically, you would activate it with automatic mode. You would put it onto 4T. It will weld. When you stop welding, when you need to stop welding, you would just deactivate it. And then that is your 4T function. Then we go over to the spot welding function. Here, you can adjust your time that you need, whatever time you need to weld a specific material. So you've got the precise arc on weld on each one. You would pull the trigger. Even if you keep your finger on the trigger, because you're in spot time, whatever settings, seconds or settings you put here, it will weld for that period. It will not, and it will stop. Even if you keep your finger on the setting, and after that time, the machine will cut out. Then we go to home page, and I'm gonna go all the functions, stainless, aluminium is all there. We go into the flux cord setting, which is again another MIG function. Here you'll see it's asking us to reverse the polarity. It's not asking you to take this jumper cable and put it into the negative. You will still keep your torch attached. Your earth now goes onto your positive. Enter. What size wire? 0.9. Thickness of material. Summary screen. That's MIG. Just in aluminium setting, you've got the additional setting. Here it shows you how to connect up the cables again. Negative to the earth, cable to the positive. The grade of aluminium, thickness of a material. That's simple. You've got press for options. On MIG, you can have a spool gun. You can activate the spool gun or deactivate the spool gun. We'll go into another version of that iteration. And that, guys, is how it's done.